Okay. So next topic is spool. So basically this spool is used for printing purpose. Okay. Okay. This spool is used for printing purpose. Okay. So apart from printing, we can use the spool work process for printing. Other than, you can use this work process for fax or email. Okay. And parameter for spool is same, rd slash wp underscore no underscore spo. Okay. So it can either be 1 or 2 based on the configuration. Okay. Based on the configuration, right? So now process flow. Let us discuss the process flow for spool. So same as it is all of the work process. First one, user submit the request for printing. Okay. The printing can be done either on dialog or background based on print volume. Okay. Up to here it is clear?
Yes, sir.
Everybody. So if the number of pages is more, then you definitely you need to print on the background. If the number of pages is less, 1 or 2, you can give either in dialog. So based on the print volume and content, you can either select or background. As you know that in dialog we have a limited memory and we have a timeout parameter also. So basically we we do printing in background only. Okay. So now see, so whenever you give printing on dialog on background, so generally what will happen? Spool request will create. So when you give printing in dialog or background, what happen? When you give printing dialog or background, then spool request will generate it. Just like user request. So user request handled by dialog, right? So printing requests are handled by spool request. Then spool requests are generated. Okay. So next one. So see, initially spool requests are stored in temse location. In temse, store in temse. The temse means temporary sequential file. So just like what does the update work process do? So in the update work process, update the temporary tables to permanent tables, right? So here also the same concept like that. Initially the spool requests are stored in temp, that is temporary sequential file, which is defined by parameter rdis, not rdis, rspo store underscore location. Okay, so this is the initial spool request. Now after that, what will happen? The spool process now gets initiated. Now the spool process gets initiated and reads the temp to convert spool request into printer specific output request. Okay, so when the initial spools are stored in the temp, after that what happened? Now the spool request gets initiated and reads this temp file, and now it needs to convert into now it convert into the printer specific output request, right? Understood? Any doubt up to here?
No, sir. No, sir.
See what happens when you give, suppose when you are trying to give 100 pages, so 100 pages will not come at a time. Can 100 pages print can be happen at the same time? No, one by one will come, right? So initially that the whatever the printing is done, it will store in the tensor location. After that, one by one pages will come. It is not direct printing, right? It needs some storage, right? That storage are temp. Once all the printing is done, it will convert into printer specific output request. Okay, so now see, so this is the process flow how the user gives the printing in SAP. Now see, now let us deeply talk about temp. Okay, so I told the parameter for temp is RSPO temp underscore location, right? So that can be either G or DB. So G means global directory. Here G means global directory. So path is USR, SAP, then SID, then sys global. So this is the temp location, that is global directory, and DB means database. So DB means tables. So it will store in the tables of the spool, that is TST01, TST03, TST0. So these are the tables. So this, so now temps I told in the above that temps are stored in the, so see, so this file temps that is temporary sequential file, right? So this temporary sequential file are stored either in the file system or in database, right? So which is defined by this parameter, below parameter, okay, right? So generally, what is the function of the temps? So the function of the temps, I will write once again for you. It converts spool request. It reads spool, the spool request reads temps and convert the spool request into printer specific output request based on access method. Okay. Now see, let us discuss the difference between database and file system. So G means file system and DB means database. Okay. So let us discuss starting from database, its advantage. So can you, one of you can tell me what is the difference between database and file system? Can anyone tell me what is the difference between a database and file system? Samson, Shravya, or Vamshi, or Vinay? Hello. Samson, Shravya, Vamshi.
Database we can store only limited, like tables, but in file system we can store anything.
No, you are telling correct way, but you are told in reverse.
Okay, in that means vice versa. In database we can store everything. In file system we can store only limited.
Yes, right. And
Okay.
and any other difference? Samson, Shravya, Vamshi. Shravya,
Like file
Samson.
system is only for limited users. Database is for huge.
Yes, correct. So basically both are memories. So I will tell you. So database is for the storage. Okay. And you can treat file system as a RAM. So database is always slow. Okay. So in database, always write operation will happen. And in the RAM, that is the file system, read operation. So basically reading is fast than writing. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Reading is always fast than writing.
Then writing. Yes, sir.
Database is ROM, that is storage, and file system is RAM. Okay. Now see, I will write. First, I will try to write the advantage for the database. So see, so in terms of printing, that means in terms of spool, I will write. The spool and temps are backed up during the normal DB backup. So see, if you put this location as database, what will happen? You don't need to take additional backup. Okay, so it will automatically get backup. Okay, so in the backup I will tell. So advantage is that if you put the location as the database, no additional backup, means it will back up with your normal backup. Okay, right? So what will happen? Suddenly, suppose there is a issue, suppose there is an issue with the file system. So your data is secured. Your data is secured means you can perform a restore. So Ardhavaitanda, so what I am telling that, see, everybody is using smartphone, and everybody, while using smartphone, they will give the some email ID, right? Gmail or Hotmail or Reddit or Yahoo. So all your data, whatever the data which are in the smartphone, it is automatically backed up. How? Through the medium of internet, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So suddenly, when you lost your phone, so then after that, what you will do? You will block your mobile phone to IMI number. After that, you will try to purchase a new mobile phone. Or suppose, what's in the case? Your mobile phone gets damaged due to some external calamity or cyclones, or something happened to your mobile phone, something happened to your smartphone. So definitely you will buy a phone, you will buy another phone. So see, your all the data which was present before, will all you can able to restore it. How? What you will do? You will try to restore by giving the same mail ID which was you have given to your old phone. So whatever the data is there, you can able to restore it. That means, are you losing your valuable data? మీ డేటా ఏమైనా లాస్ అవుతుందా?
No, sir.
సో ఇక్కడ కూడా అంతే. సో వెన్ యూ కీప్ ద లొకేషన్ యాజ్ డేటాబేస్, సో ఆటోమేటిక్ గా బ్యాకప్ అవుతుంది. సో వర్స్ట్ కేస్ something happened to your system, so you can able to do restore. So this is the advantage or not? Definitely it is the advantage. So see, the database keep various spool and template table consistent during a restore. Okay, so just like how you taking a automatic backup in the smartphone, and if there is any loss to your mobile, you can able to restore by purchasing a new phone. So here also you can do the same thing if you put as a database. Okay, so next point. So I told no additional file system memory is required for TEMSE, and no additional memory is required. When you keep the here it as a database instead of file system, so no additional memory is required, because both the spool and TEMSE will back up with the normal database backup, and so no additional memory is required. And no special monitoring. No special monitoring also required, and the DB requests are not virus prone. So see, generally in every system we have antivirus, right? So all the virus will attack in the file system only. So in the database, it will not affect any virus because database is for storage purpose, right? So how the virus will come into the system? While browsing, while opening some file, while reading some file, then only a particular file get attacked due to some threat. But if you're trying to store something, no virus will come. When you keep, because antivirus will be there in the system, right? You will purchase, right? When you're using the system or when you're using a smartphone, definitely there will be in the back end some virus software facility will be there. Just like how you when your system gets hang, what you will do? You will clear the cache. So in the smartphone, you will clear the cache, right? Yes or no? మీ స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ లోనా ఒక్కొక్కసారి హ్యాంగ్ అయిపోతే ప్రీవియస్ గా ఏమైనా గేమ్స్ కానీ చూస్తే మీరు క్లియర్ చేస్తున్నారా లేదా? ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? You
Yes,
will
sir.
try to do, yes or no? Regularly you will do. So same thing, what I am telling that whatever the reading thing you are doing, whether in a systems or you are in a smartphone, that particular file will get attacked by the virus, not the database. So database is always the virus prone only. So automatically it will not get virus, I am telling here. So these are the advantage for the DB. Now let us discuss about the disadvantage for the DB. Disadvantage for DB. So see, I already told previously only, database is always slow. So see, writing to DB is slow, then file system, because your file system is RAM and your database is ROM. Okay. Now see, next disadvantage is the Temses pool data is always get backed up along with the normal backup, normal backup, thus increasing backup time. Okay, so what will happen? So along with the normal backup, so this Temse backup is also, Temses pool data is also getting backup, thus backup time is getting increasing. So this is the disadvantage for this one, what? Database. Now let us discuss about the file system, that is the G. So G means global directory and it is the file system. Okay, now see, advantage. Now can you tell me what is the advantage? What is the advantage of the file system? Anybody? What is the advantage? I have told you the examples of the database. So can anyone tell me what is the advantage of this one, file system?
It is faster than DB.
Yes, excellent. Good answer. Good answer, Vinay, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So your file system, that is global directory, it is much faster than DB. Excellent answer. So only advantage is that it is much faster than database, and disadvantage,
Limited storage.
limited storage. Excellent answer. Good answer. Limited storage. So means space required, more space required. Limited storage, and more space required. Okay, more space required, right? And special monitoring is required. And special monitoring is required on regular basis. Monitoring is required on daily basis. So why special monitoring is required? See, when coming to the database, so when you run a job, when you trigger a job, so automatically at particular time it will get back. Okay. So ఇప్పుడు చూడండి, when you are using the smartphone, are you taking backup manually?
No, sir, with the data.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So whenever your Wi-Fi or mobile data is on, all things will get synced. Your contacts, your WhatsApp, your Facebook, each and everything, it will getting backup. So here also, in coming to the database, but coming to the file system, you need to keep an eye on each and everything, because it is not getting backup. Whatever the important things, you need to take backup. So this is the disadvantage. Means regular monitoring here is required on regular basis. Yes or no? So second disadvantage, let us discuss here. Your data is backed up. Your data is backed up outside DB backup. Okay. So that means what will happen? So when your database gets up outside the backup, so inconsistency will happen in the table. Inconsistency will happen in the table, that is TST01 and TSP01. So inconsistency will be happen in the file system, right? Because see, what will happen? So data is backed up outside the DB backup. See, along with the normal backup, this spool backup is also getting backed up. So inconsistency will be happen. Okay, in the table. So this is the spool table, right? So this is within the file system. So with the file system only, right? Understood? So this is the two major disadvantage. And one more thing, I already told, file system is virus prone, but DB is not a virus prone. So file system can get virus anytime. So file system is always virus prone. And why? Because if the request size grows, then the printing becomes slower. So what happens if you try to give 100 pages, suppose say in the dialog, and dialog has a memory limit, what will happen? At one particular time, your system will get hang due to the virus, because dialog has a runtime parameter and has a memory limit. Background doesn't have the memory limit. So file system is a virus prone, and if the request and if the request size grows, then the printing becomes slower. Yes or no? then the printing becomes slower. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
T code SP01 and SP02 is for the spool. So see, SP01 from SP01 is used to monitor the spool request by administrators. So, but coming to the SP02, it is used to monitor the user own spool request. User own spool request is used to monitor the user own spool request. Okay, so this is the difference between SP01 and SP02. So you can able to see the status of your own user, but coming to the SP01, you can see the spool request for all other users. So that is the difference between SP01 and SP02. Okay, right? Up to now, everything is clear or not?
Clear, sir.
Yes. So the practical wise, I will show you. So I will try to log into my server with the remote desktop. Okay. I have connected to my terminal. So in the same way, when you get a job in the particular company, you need to log in by this way only. So this is the one way you can connect, or Citrix. Citrix is the another way, or AWS. So I will open one of my system with my username. So I will enter my password here. So now see, so let us say I want to give printing. So I will open any of them on the T code. Let us say I want to give printing of SM51 screen. So how can I give? So you can able to see, you can able to find a print symbol. So you can use either Control P and click on this icon. Now see, so by default printer is LOCL. LOCL is the default printer. So now see, when I click on continue, in the bottom you can able to see the spool request. Spool request. Now see, just carefully see here in the bottom right left corner. So this is the spool request number has been generated. So note down of this. So I will open the snipping tool. So I have noted down my spool number. Now, so now I have given the printing. Now I have to check what is the status of my printing. So I will go to SP01. So in the first 4 zeros is there. So you can eliminate this number. So my number, if you want to check the status, you need to enter from 415. So this is my spool. So tell me 415, 402. So I have given the printing. So it can be my name. So on today date I have given. So it can be client is 00 because I have logged in with 001 and click on execute. So see, this is my print which I have given just now. You can see the timing also 16:49. If you have any doubt, go to the system status, not year clock. So this is the normal clock. So 16:49. So see the 16:49. See, so this is my time. So 2 minutes back, which has given the printing. Okay. So this is the way you need to check. So SP01. So apart from, so output request, and this is the spool request. Okay. Right. So this is the way I have shown you. Spool request number you need to enter and see. Now, if you want to, what I told, the difference between SP01 and SP0, see, meeting is getting ended in another 1 minute. So please kindly join with the same link. So we will discuss there. Okay. So I am closing my session. We will connect there.